This episode of this show is actually really ridiculous. When I was watching it, I was like, this is insane. No wonder why you guys have so much content to talk about for so long.
Yeah. It gets really ridiculous in episodes like this.
Like, how many of these episodes are this ridiculous? Are they all this ridiculous? I mean, they're this episode's outrageous. Like, it's not like a little. It's really ridiculous. I was watching, and actually, Katie was in the room, and she was like, "What are we watching?"
I don't know what it is. I would say maybe what, Taylor? 80% probably ridiculous, and then 20%.
I mean, even the first scene is really ridiculous. Like, the whole entire.
This is like a normal day at the office. Welcome to Smallville. This is where people are not making sense. This is where characters named Lana suck. This is what we come to work for every single day. We love this shit.
We love this town.
This town's ridiculous.
You know, this town doesn't exist. Now it's met you, fellas. We're in college.
This show has caused a lot of cultural problems that we currently have.
No, in fact.
It caused them?
After watching this episode, I realized this episode is, if this is a reflection
we
of
need
the
to
series,
go back to this cultural shift here. This is where we need to
maybe
be at.
maybe you're right, but you'll see my point. This episode's advanced.
Yeah, they're really showing the problem.
This is an advanced episode. This is more of a progressive episode than you think.
We've had a lot of those this season.
Yeah, this is
Progressive
except
episodes.
when Lois is around,
Look,
which is why I'm a little shocked that you're
Joseph,
saying this is progressive.
Taylor, can I tell you my one sentence that I think of this episode is?
Yeah.
It's the trans episode.
It's trans episode.
Yeah, it's the superpower, if you think about it. It's the man and woman sports episode. His superpower, he's a woman with the penis. In modern day time.
This is a hot take.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to introduce the guest now after that take. This would be the brother of the scientist. Once again, we love collecting brothers. Mm-hmm. This would be from, what's the episode that Matt did?
Matt was here for Whisper in season 3, and this is his brother, Michael,
who also seems to be part scientist as well, and I'm glad we were able to bring him on the show so he can explain to us how Recruit is Juana Man.
It is. Look, there's a scene in this episode, just to give you an example. Remember he gets the piss from the dude?
No, we're not talking about that. Don't talk about Asian Marcus like this again.
No, it's nothing bad against him.
No, we'll get there. No spoilers.
No spoil. All right, fine.
Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save that one. We'll save that one.
Yeah.
All right, but now that we know what your theory is.
No, this is legitimate.
No, I don't know if it's legitimate. I don't
they
know if we can go that far.
Forward-thinking people who wrote this episode.
Okay. All right.
But yes, no. To get back to the main point here is that welcome, Michael, to the Somebody Save Me
Yeah, you guys
podcast.
are probably going to regret this.
No, we love it. We're ready. We're excited to have you. But again,
you're very kind.
Yeah, dude.
This is
going to be a good time.
Thanks.
This is going to be a good time.
Thanks.
And yeah, obviously you never really watched this show before, but you're a big Batman fan.
Little clips with you growing up. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But no, we're excited for the hot takes. We always have.
Yeah, apparently people are tired of my theories. Apparently my theories weren't good enough last time, so now everyone's saying, Taylor, you seem to be off your rocker. Nicole, it hurts my feelings. All right?
Wow, Taylor, you're really on something today.
It's really hurtful. But seriously, just because I have the best theories, don't take it out on me, okay?
Look, we all know we're just going to get the 5 stars anyways.
Look, I'm reading these notes, and my notes are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They don't even make sense anymore. I have to really rewatch
You know what this is about, Joseph? 5-star recruits.
Yeah, 5-star recruits, 5-star notes.
5-star guest. That's what you are, Michael. You're our 5-star guest. So if you don't put 5 stars, just know we know it's because you hate Michael.
Yeah, and you know what? I wouldn't say you're probably wrong. So let's continue. Let's get the show.
Yeah, it's definitely not us.
Not us.
Yeah.
No.
Look, I'll take the fault on if this one goes poorly. Let's start it up. Come on.
All right, dude.
Hey.
Hey,
come on, I'm ready to get.
You're new here, but they
Yeah.
need to be reminded. This is the Somebody Save Me podcast, bro.
Okay,
Also,
gotcha.
Two nerdy idiots with our special guest today.
You sound like Jeff over there.
Geoff Johns.
That's
Yeah,
who
we
you
got our
sound
intro
like.
to Geoff Johns this week as our 5-star recruit guy. And we're coming fresh off of Alicia's special episode last week. And we're going to also talk about that because...
No, we're not, Joseph. We're not going to talk about that at all because she doesn't matter to Clark Kent. She only matters to you.
And you see why that I was
She's
so...
erased from history, Joseph.
You see why I was so mad to have her here. She finally got here, and then she was ripped away from me.
No, but
And
she
then
doesn't
they
even
make
exist.
it like it doesn't matter.
She was just some side piece that Clark met at the Talon, at the
We
bar.
mourned for her.
Yeah, but guess what? I think we mourned more for Kyla. I think Kyla was much more of an impact considering...
She didn't have 2 episodes.
Yeah, but she didn't...
Alicia had 3.
And she still couldn't make an impact like Kyla. Damn.
Everyone forgot about Kyla now.
No one forgets about the White Wolf!
Okay. All I know is Clark Kent, he gets more than a little bit of side piece.
Dude, this man, yeah. Good point, Michael, because we're going to talk about how we just found out Clark Kent's a huge player now.
No, we're going to talk about how scenes just once again cut away. And we don't know what really transpires, even though it's a problem when they cut away when before he doesn't know how to get out of the situation. So it's like when the camera goes away, then all of a sudden, he figured out how to get away? It's not making sense to me.
Maybe he's speeding away and no one sees him.
Okay, well, he does that.
But, yeah, again, Somebody Save Me podcast. We're going to do Recruit Season 4 of Smallville. What number is this? 13? 14?
We also have to talk about now we're in a situation, fellas, where Chloe Sullivan, head editor of The Torch for a decade, is now understanding or trying to get Clark and pushing his buttons to reveal the secret. Now that she knows, we're going to get a lot more of those type of hints. Clark is great because his poker face is the worst I've ever seen. And if I'm Chloe or anybody, if you question Clark Kent that he has powers, you're going to know. You're going to, hey, Clark, you a meteor freak? What? No way.
She's trying really hard.
Yeah.
But...
And he kind of gives it away completely. He doesn't even care anymore.
I can't even keep a straight face. It's the pause like picture right now that before we even start the episode is already so ridiculous. The first scene is so outrageous. I just want to hear what you guys have to say. I might even just kick back and just listen because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm already about to start laughing.
What are you talking about? This is Joseph's girl in the opening. You can't just be
Joseph's
laughing
girl.
at Lois like this.
Dude, she looks 40 years old. She looks 40 years old. I needed to talk about
I hate her bangs. I hate her bangs.
No, dude. She looks like a 40-year-old alcoholic woman.
All right. Before you get to the alcoholic woman, because we're going to get on that. I'm kind of with you. All right, why don't you play the episode?
Yeah, we're going to get into it again. Episode 13, Season 4, Recruit. We're going to start. Also, make sure to follow us on everything. You know, give us the reviews, the great reviews. Talk shit to Taylor still. That's fine.
5-star recruits.
Yeah, Taylor deserves it.
What? What'd you say?
Let's go.
Say it to my face.
So yeah, we open up to Met You, and my God.
Look at all that
We're
waste.
pausing already. We're 8 seconds in, dude. 8 seconds in, we're going to pause because who the fuck is pouring shots like that?
You know who does? Rich white kids. That's who pours a bottle of liquor like that.
This guy has Parkinson's, okay? He has a disability. Let's relax. Look,
Yeah, we're insensitive,
dude,
Taylor.
you don't know. You just see his hand. Maybe it could be,
Look how far these shot glasses are spread apart from each other. He is in... Oh, no, we're actually going to rewind on that because that's just so ridiculous.
He wasted an entire bottle.
Yeah, we're at Met You, and we're clearly at a frat party. Is this what
5
it is?
shots.
It's a frat party. Yeah, 5 shots. Look,
Like, it's 5 shots, man.
it's terrible pours.
And there's pillow
There's
fights.
pillow fights. This
Look at the guy dancing. What's he doing?
dude,
He's
going
humping
in.
the glass.
He's dropping it low.
Yeah.
and we have a drinking game going on with these 3 football people, I guess.
Well, either
What
way,
is this, like a frat party?
I was going to say,
football
I just
party?
looked at them as frat boys, no matter what, that this is a frat party. That's why there's pillow fights. That's why the house looks like crap, because this is what you do in college, ladies and gentlemen.
Bulldogs.
You party. Bulldogs.
Again, if you think about it, a lot. Okay,
Hold on, but who can outdrink them, Joseph? Who are we on?
Lois motherfucking Lane. Lolo.
And you know how does she show up at a frat party, Joseph? Why is she showing up at a frat party wearing this, may I ask?
It seems that maybe her roommate dragged her out of bed to it.
So, like, physically dragged her out? So she didn't care enough to even put on, like, a pants and a t-shirt? It had to specifically be, because this is why I bring this up. This is to get attention. This is what I like to call peacocking. This is her trying to look so outrageous that she is getting the attention. And we're supposed to believe right now, no, I'm Lois. I don't give a fuck. You know what?
Yeah.
You do.
No, I don't think so.
This is peacocking.
Dude, she
Okay.
grew up on a military base. She's not going to care about her appearance. She's comfy.
Oh,
Whoa,
do people here care about her growing up on a military base? No, however, it validates the scene for me.
Look, I gotta ask a question. How old is she supposed to be in this episode?
Supposed to be 19.
21 or... No, wait.
1920. I thought she was only a year older. No? Is she more than that?
I'm going to assume it's 21 because she's drinking.
She's at a frat party. Who cares?
I'm going to assume.
How many parties did you go to when you went 21 and you drank alcohol, Mr. Goody Two Shoes?
Hey,
Oh, damn.
how much parties did you go to?
A few.
A few. Man.
Okay, look, but seriously, why did the CW do this with every show? She
This isn't
looks
CW,
40.
dude. This is the WB
At this
Wednesday
time, but-
night.
But they
Okay.
come on.
7 Heaven
Cut
is
us some
coming
slack.
on after.
Whatever, same time.
It's the same
time,
shit.
Same time frame. Why do they
Seventh
look
heaven.
so old? Why do they look? I mean, come on.
Yeah, Tom looks 30.
Hey.
Whenever I went,
Actually, Tom looks pretty young.
All right,
whenever
so-
I was in high school and I was a senior, I was like, why do I not look as old as these people? It ruined me.
But now you're getting into today's TV and media where they are trying to make the characters actually match the age that they look. The reason why they did it back then is because you don't really want to tell a kid what to do because they may not listen or they may not be as good as Tom Welling.
Dude, his 5 o'clock shadow makes him look 30 years old.
So hot.
You know what? Kids had 5 o'clock shadows senior year in high school.
That jawline? I don't think so.
Okay, well, nobody has that jawline. That jawline is flawless. Have you seen the Buns of Steel? Chloe likes to fall on
let's get
top
to
of
it.
them.
So you love this girl?
I love her so
Dude,
much.
she looks 40 years old.
Dude,
Looks
look,
like she smokes cigarettes, right?
Yeah, she looks like that.
Yeah.
Like
Her
Like she's a
alcoholic
chain smoker?
cigarette
it's
chain smoker.
her hair, dude. Her hair sucks. When it gets better, she's obviously going to have a glow up, okay?
Hey, whatever. You know who's better, though? Chloe. Let's continue.
Alicia.
Who? Joseph, please don't say the name of unknown characters. Thanks.
Whatever, man. But Lois, there's 3 guys trying to outdrink Lois right now. And Lois has already knocked one dude out. He just fell over. These last 2 guys.
That guy's dead. Alcohol poisoning. I'm pretty
Dude.
sure nobody is going to help him. He needs to go to a hospital now.
The guys at the table are literally, they look sick.
They're sweating.
Taylor, he sweat all the alcohol out already. He's fine. Look at all the sweat on his face. There's no alcohol in his system anymore.
I guess nobody cares about safety. I guess that's what this is about.
This is 2000 what?
It's 2004, 2005.
No such thing. No safety.
Good
That
times.
word doesn't even exist.
Yeah. I love it. Underage drinking.
So one guy ends up running away to puke, while the other one, who we find out his name is Cooper.
Yeah, the cop calls him something else, but we'll get to that later.
All right.
Cooper, though, is his name, where he believes, what? I can do another. Lois says, listen, I have drank alcohol with everybody. That includes generals of the
Russians.
British Army, vodka with Russians. You are way out of your league. And I can honestly say, I even put in the notes here, yeah, Lois growing up on Army base, who her dad is, I fully believe she could outdrink any of them, which is why I don't, like, her drinking right now does not make me believe she's 21. She even said it herself. Her dad's been giving her vodka since 16.
Damn. So yeah, she's got a hardened liver, bro.
Yeah. So with now the guys being able to step up to the plate and try to outdrink her, she shows up in the buddy pajamas just saying, I got this. Outdrinks them. But now that Coop is still believing he can compete with Lois, we have somebody else coming up.
Yeah, he can't even hold the shot. So
Yeah,
this
he's
other
shaking.
guy,
Talk about Parkinson's running around in this whole frat house.
this guy, this blonde-haired kid, comes over to, hey, Coop, you need to stop, man. We have a big day tomorrow, practice and stuff. And Coop's just like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna totally beat this bitch. And
This guy seems nice, though.
Yeah.
He really takes the shot out. He's like, no, you're done for the night. Let's go. You seem really drunk. I want to try to help you.
You know, looking at his face, though, you can tell there's a hidden... Look at that aggression. Look at him.
Well, yeah.
Look at that face.
Yeah, he looks
disappointed.
Slightly disturbed in his mind.
But I would understand this if he is captain of the team here, guys, and he is trying to get one of his players to then come out. Man, he is shaking. This is not good. Coop is out. Coop just completely falls over right now, and Lois says, I'm going to take it anyways. It's like the Hey Arnold scene when he's going up against that freak who ate all the tacos, and then he had to take that one last bite. So Lois finishes that shot, and now she smiles because guess what? She's killed 3 people.
Gosh, she's so cute.
Oh my God! What, with her bunny pajamas, walking home now?
Dude, it's just another day in the walk in the park for her right there.
Yeah, dude, she's just walking home. She's trying to hold herself together. It's like, all right, we can do it, Lois. Let's just go. Fresh air.
I'm gonna be honest. When I was watching this episode, I did not know what was going on here.
Yeah, of course.
I was really confused in this scene specifically.
Joseph, what are her pajamas?
It looks like food.
It's like cinnamon rolls.
I see like pancakes, cinnamon rolls. What is that?
Breakfast.
Waffle by her hair?
Breakfast, I think. Yeah.
You know what they look like?
I see a cup of coffee.
Paris pajamas. Almost like they were a gift from Lana.
They're friends. They're that good of friends. They're giving gifts to each other. She left Paris months ago.
Maybe Isabel gave it to her.
Blacked out.
Can't wait to go.
So Cooper actually manages to catch up to Lois. Like, hey, what are you doing, pretty girl? Why are you gonna leave now? Let's hang out.
Want to come home?
Yeah. Want to come home?
I'm not gonna. If she outdrank you, you're not now man enough to go up to her and hit on her at this point. You lost. Lois now gets to decide if she wants to walk up to you or not. The fact that she is walking home, you know what? I'm disgusted with Cooper.
Okay.
Does he call her a bitch?
No. He gets real rapey in this scene.
Well, no, he does. Yeah.
But my question is, why is every drunk dude always rapey in like American television, right?
Well, let's be honest, because
Like college. Well, the college scene too.
It's like
Fair,
a trend,
yeah.
right?
Or are you trying to say it doesn't exist? Is that
No,
what you're
I'm
trying
not
to do,
saying
man?
that. I'm just
you
saying
against
it's-
that?
I mean, I
huh?
guess-
Why don't you tell everybody what you're against, man?
I'm not.
Why don't you do it? Tell us.
I'm very confused.
Tell
what
us.
you're
No,
implying.
you
I
say
don't know
this
what he's
doesn't
implying
happen,
right
right?
now.
You know what? You're right, Michael. It's usually the reverse. Usually the woman's trying to rape the guy. I agree.
Honestly, I didn't want to say anything, but
Yeah, that's what this is about.
good job.
I'm glad that you were able to point that out to our audience. I hope nobody listens to that part because that's really inappropriate from you.
Okay.
All right, but
Okay.
with Duke now trying to grab Lois, she says, listen, don't touch me. You've had too much drink. I'm going home. Tries to walk away. Coop grabs her again. She says, hi-ya! Kicks him in the chest. He then falls to the ground. He's like,
Why is she always making sounds when she hits people
that hurt!
or throws a punch or a kick?
It's a
she
comic. It's based off a comic book. You gotta have like the. You
Well,
know.
no, she's doing like classic Power Rangers things.
I was going to say, Joseph, you said it before in our Mandy the Horror episode where she was hit in the back from Chloe by a wrench. Let's never forget that.
that hurt.
I got a bruise now.
Wow, a wrench. Yeah, so she ends
She's
up.
Power Ranger.
She is. Yeah, she kicks Coop, and he gets knocked down. He's just completely, I guess, incapacitated at that point. Oh, sounds like he's about to shit his pants too. Honestly, but she's like, "You shouldn't have grabbed me."
Yeah, I was really confused. I'm still confused rewatching it back on just the whole scene. Like the next scene, I'm like, well, I guess we'll just wait. I'll add my comments when
right.
we get to the next scene because.
Yeah, we got to play this intro already. Dude.
So, whenever you actually did see, though, Coop fall to the ground, did you think anything?
No.
Whenever she just kicked him and walked home,
I
did you think
did.
anything else?
He hit the ground hard. That's why I was confused. Thanks for reminding me about that.
I guess he could maybe like have slammed his head or something.
I did have another question for you guys at the same time. How did he get away from Geoff or Jeff?
I don't know. He probably. I feel like he was like
So did he
passed out
run?
there at the table for a second, and then he finally like got up and saw.
So
that
you're saying though Lois kept partying? Because for me, I thought that Lois immediately left because she would be after winning the drinking contest pussies.
I'm still
leaving the
confused.
party, and now all of a sudden that guy runs after her. But I thought he was with Jeff. I thought Jeff was putting him to bed. What are we doing now, chasing after Lois? Shouldn't Jeff be chasing after him if he really cared? A lot of red flags here for me already.
Yeah, I'm still confused.
Jeff. Yeah, Jeff's a bad friend. Is that what you're getting at here?
I don't know. He was a good friend at first, and now all of a sudden he's letting him go and chase off. Hey, man, I don't want you to drink, but if you want to rape, okay.
That's right.
Honestly,
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That's what I'm
That's
really
what happened.
asking here.
That's kind of what happened actually.
Oh, all right, man.
And now we
go
go-
out on the prowl coop.
And now we're gonna go to Lois's dorm or something. But she's sleeping backwards. Also, her feet are dirty as shit. She has them at her pillows. What is she thinking?
I think they're just trying to imply that she was more drunk than she came across at that party.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
I think
Yeah.
she drank too much.
She answers the door because it's just pounding on it. And come to find out, it's the cops. Are you Lois Lane? I knocked the wind out of him. Yeah. Yeah, I confess, that was me. Well, he's paralyzed now, so you're under arrest.
Paralyzed, no questions asked. We know it was you. How do you know all this, officers?
Yeah, what the hell?
You are the worst cops I've ever seen in my life.
She didn't even look phased, though. It looked like she's been arrested before. Like, you got
she
me.
has.
She has.
She's been chased by a helicopter, Michael. I don't think you understand who Lois Lane is.
She has fought
Dude,
soldiers.
she's hard, though. That's all I gotta say. Like, she handles, like, this whole episode like it's no big deal. Like, no problem.
Yeah, because that's what we are come accustomed to with this type of Lois Lane. She knows Clark has powers. She knows things will be able to be handled. Lois just goes with the flow.
They need to bring back the opening scenes like this in TV.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love the intro. It's so good. Look at him standing in front of that bus.
Yeah, but that's just how it was back then, where we found a song and we were able to use that song forever. So probably the best opening song to any TV show, Goof Troop, maybe? I mean, I'm going to put that up there.
Goof Troop. Okay,
Troop.
gotcha.
You know, like Chippendale Rescue Rangers also up there.
Dude, we still need Michael to sing a cover of the intro song.
I have no... I cannot sing like that.
You can put your own spin
You're
on
supposed
it.
to put your own spin on it.
Yeah,
not
you're doing
sing
a
it
cover.
Guys, those
exactly.
days are over.
Oh.
I'm retired.
No, you're not. Nobody can retire whenever you're dealing with Smallville. You want to know why? Because it's all about nostalgia. It's
true.
all about Chloe Sullivan and a decade at the torch and looking so good in every single scene.
That wasn't even a good way to bring her in.
Yeah, I know.
You're really reaching now. Don't ask questions about Chloe to him.
Ask all the questions you want. You know that blonde girl? Yes. That's Taylor. No. Get off the show. Turn off the mic. Get out. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this already.
This was your idea.
I can't believe she really just be looking that good getting arrested. And I'm just
What?
like, wow. You know? She looks
She's
so
not
hot.
looking good at all.
No, not even close,
Yeah,
dude.
what are we even talking
What is
about?
wrong with y'all?
What's wrong with me?
y'all
What's
like-
wrong with you?
Do y'all like men?
I do. So let's go to the next scene in the Clark barn for some men action.
I know you love John in this episode.
John's not too bad for me in this episode because thank you for bringing him up. In the next scene, we have John and Clark then, talking because Clark is the hot new recruit where he is about to go off to Met You. John is like, oh my God, I'm going to help you pack your bag. Clark then says, Dad, isn't this great? I finally had the opportunity. You didn't, but I did. Now Clark seems to be throwing shots in John's face. I don't like this because I'm going back to what I told you, Joseph, earlier in the season. I don't like that Clark cares and then is still acting childish about the football career. It's like it has to be pointed out to him that college is a bigger deal than high school, which is what this scene does.
Yeah, because he just cares about the sports. He's totally blinded by the whole the fantasy, man, that he had of wanting to play football his entire childhood.
Yeah,
And I told you, he's being a little kid about the whole
no,
thing.
Joseph. This
He was
entire
playing with
year,
himself to the cows.
He's only cared about football this year.
Yeah.
So you said his entire childhood. It's been 1 year.
Dude, when you're in high school, think about all the things you cared about for a year, okay?
True.
You change your mind every 6 months about what you want to do.
At least I'm not a cheater like Clark Kent. John actually hinted at that to Clark and in fact told him that. And Clark then says, I'm not even using my abilities. What?
All I have to say is Clark's parents, classic great American parenting.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my
I love the
God.
parents. We need
Get
to
off
bring.
the fucking
We
show
need to
now.
have the same
I'm so
value
tired of this
structure
shit.
in America.
I'm
with
so
Clark's
tired of this
parents.
shit. Dude,
No, you be quiet.
No,
Clark's
because-
parents. Think about it. What if he didn't have as good of parents, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some really bad parents out there. This group of parents. What I gather from this episode is we need to bring that parenting style back.
I'm
guessing there's some disagreement here between
No,
you two.
he hates
John
he
is
hates
one
John.
of the worst fathers to
Dude, this
ever.
episode, he is great.
Okay, I'm glad that you're able to see an episode where he's okay. Why don't we get to last episode where he essentially
You
forced...
raise an alien super strength kid and see how easy it is.
Yeah, he could have been with Pete's family.
You know what? That probably would have been better.
Dude, he could have a
Really
single
wouldn't
mom,
have been.
working 2 jobs.
He doesn't work at all. You don't even know John. You think he works? He doesn't do a damn thing. And instead, he has Clark do all of his chores while he's inside having a beer watching the damn Sharks game.
Isn't that the point of having kids?
What?
So you can have them take out the trash and unload the dishwasher so you can lighten
Yeah,
the load
because
a
you're
little bit.
wiping their ass.
Dude, he's probably working 10 hours a day,
Yeah,
busting his
he
ass.
really wiped
so Clark
Clark's
can go to
ass.
Met You.
Buns of steel. Yeah.
Hold on. I do have to get back to this with you, Joseph. He just said that he did not use his powers while playing. When we blatantly know he does, and he did in the Jinx episode.
Well, to save the day.
He still threw the pass and then used X-ray.
Yeah, but that's his natural strength, like his
wait.
normal strength.
Wait. All right, so now we're gonna get.
Remember, because he can just
No.
throw 80-yard pass. Wait, because the kryptonite. Is that what you're gonna bring up?
No, I'm gonna bring up with him doing X-ray prior, and him not even thinking about the play, and him just looking, finding Chloe, snap, hot, and then just throwing it, and then speed run. That's what he's.
I don't
That's not
understand.
abilities.
I don't get it.
That's natural talent.
I wish you were here for that
I
episode.
don't know, but I don't get the whole premise of he gets to pick and choose. It's like, let's say you have a friend, right, who can bench 300 pounds. Are you going to say that he just has like a level of strength he can use whenever he wants? It's like, no, he's just stronger than everybody all the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, isn't Superman just stronger than everybody all the time?
No, not without his abilities.
So he has a switch he just flicks on and off?
I think so. Like,
There's no.
I mean, yeah.
You would have to be able to prove what his original strength is
This is-
on
this
an
is-
average
Yeah,
human
no,
level.
it's a weird area. Because,
What about him in the weight room? How much does he lift in?
He lifted an entire wooden bed that weighed 1,000 pounds when he was 5. Okay? So we're not getting into this. He never is able to know what normal strength is because he never had it.
Exactly my point.
It's so funny.
No, it's...
He even
God
goes
damn
back
it.
on what he says because it's like it's college, it's bigger. It's like, yeah, there's more eyes on you, Clark. You know, like you
Great
can't,
parent.
like you can't. He's like, well, I pulled it off before. I've used my powers before with all of them there. Dude, you don't get it. There's just gonna be a lot of more problems that you're gonna and challenges. You're gonna
Yeah,
have
but
to
Dad, you
face.
told me not to walk away, though. So you said that. Can't go back.
No takebacks, Dad.
Now
And John's
you wanna-
like, shit, you're right, Dad. I can do this. Dude, I know you can, bro, but that's not the point.
And by the way, you know why John is being nice? Because he knows that he's at fault for Alicia's death, too. So there's also...
in this situation,
What?
this is
Well,
about just him playing
John's been very much against football with Clark. Like,
Yeah, because Clark
very
is going to break all of his
blatant
records.
yeah.
So anything that Clark would do with football, John would say, "Stop it! You're a cheater."
Like he'd be so quick to get him. Like, oh yeah, you're quitting the team.
yeah.
Or like,
John has not been supportive.
Which brings me back to my main thesis of this episode, right?
all right.
Joanna, man.
Look, well, I have to wait a little longer, actually. I have to wait a little bit.
Yeah,
longer.
when we get the power.
Yeah, when we get the power, you'll see.
Now, John, though, does tell Clark, "Hey, do me a favor and stay clear of the kegs." I mean, sure, Dad, I don't get drunk,
Well,
but
oh yeah, he can't get drunk because he
Yes.
tells him he needs to behave for this weekend. He's like, I'm still underage. He's like, that's not the point, dude. Look, whatever. Just don't want you to get booted before you even get in.
All right,
Because apparently he's spending the weekend with the Bulldogs.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You are going away for the weekend to see if you're wanting to sign with them. Clark Kent! Future MU Hall of Fame! And now we have...
And Clark just kind of came in his pants a little bit. What's the Teflon tailback doing in here?
Wait, Clark came in his pants? Are you sure that Clark came in his pants on this one? Oh, what's the tailback doing? John runs down the damn stairs, and you can't wait to touch his skin.
Hey, fuck off, Clark.
This is Geoff Johns? What's he doing? And by the way, I do have to say with this character, obviously...
We do find out, yes, his name is Geoff Johns.
I'm going to say Geoff this entire time.
It's Geoff.
Sorry. I know it is, but how it's spelled, it's Geoff. So...
I was confused.
Why can't you just say it right?
I'm never going to say things right. I do also have to mention, though, with Geoff Johns and him being one of DC writers, one of the most famous, the reason why I say one of the most famous, for me, he touches my heart because he wrote Blackest Night, which Blackest Night Green Lantern storyline not only brought the entire spectrum, but also it got me back into comics. I took a break for such a long time, and then I picked up Blackest Night because it was involving Green Lantern, and the moment I started reading, I go, comics have changed. I need to just keep buying. And he was the one that truly made my collection even crazier. So Geoff Johns holds a very special place in my heart.
We got history with this name.
I'm glad that I was a part of this podcast and the significance in your life on it, Taylor.
You're very welcome.
That was beautiful.
A lot of our audience loves me, so that's why I have to break down my whole perspective. And mostly, if people do love me, Joseph blocks them. So that's also what occurs.
Someone tried to spoil something up for him about a main character, last appearance in the show. On Twitter.
We're not getting into it!
And I blocked his ass because I warned him. Don't do it again.
You gotta lay the law down.
Thank you. It was a 2-week suspension, dude. He said sorry.
Whoever you are, get your act together.
They got it together.
No, you don't have to. See, look, now I have Tina and Whitney here. I'm not even separating. Now I have the both
It's
of
a
you.
compliment, dude.
It's not a compliment.
It's a compliment.
It's not.
It's a compliment.
Keep going, though, with Geoff.
Oh, what's the all-time Bulldogs quarterback doing in here? It's like, look, man. I'm just a kid who's just like you, man. I'm just a decent football player. And then John just wants to continue sucking this kid off. What are you talking about?
You're on your way to the NFL. God, I love you.
Dude, look at that smile.
It's like, not if Clark's going to keep beating my records. I heard he threw the most TDs over me. I was like, damn. Clark was using his power, so he cheated. He cheated with that record.
He scored them more touchdowns because, remember, Geoff is the tailback, so he's running back. Clark's the quarterback, which is why Geoff wants him to go, because they would be the ultimate duo together. Both boys are from Smallville High, both farmers. That's why Geoff wanted to come pick up Clark. We're both the same, man.
I really hate you're saying Geoff.
I'm going to say Geoff the whole damn time.
Yeah, so Jeff tells him, hey, man, you got a long road ahead, and this isn't like Smallville High, but you want to go say what's up to Coach Quigley?
Why? I saw him like yesterday. I don't want to go say hi to him. And also, what's great though is that it means that Geoff wants to go touch his roots. So with us now going back to Smallville High, we now have Lois who just wants to show up completely hungover and go walk through the hallways. What is this?
She was just arrested.
She posted bail because she maxed out.
She looks like a badass with these sunglasses.
She had 4 friends.
Dude, look at the pants though. Like
Tell me you went to prison
low-rise
without telling me
jeans.
you went to prison.
Yeah. The low-rise jeans here really make it for me.
I thought she was in the Matrix with this look. You know,
That's Trinity, dude.
That's what she was trying to be pulling off. I need my Neo. Do you want to be my Neo, Clark?
Well, she comes here. No. She comes here. We're at Smallville High, and she's talking with Chloe about just the whole thing. Like, yeah, head to toe paralysis. Chloe's like, well, you can't blame yourself. No one's going to know that from just a kick. And, yeah, she posted bail because she maxed out all her credit cards.
She kicked him hard. I legitimately thought she did that. I was very confused.
So Clark interrupts, and Artie's like, hey, you okay? News travels fast because apparently it's all talked about right now. Why? She's in college. Why does everyone know that Lois went to prison?
Chloe would have told him.
Told everyone?
Chloe would have told Clark. Why don't you pay attention to the characters and know that Clark and Chloe now are BFFs because there's no more Pete. But yes, Lois then walks away. She says that she's going to go find some aspirin. Now, as she walks away, Chloe then says that she needs to go to the financial aid office to Met You so that perhaps she'll see Clark there while he's touring the facility.
Well, I think they were
Jeff.
going to actually ride together.
And then Jeff came to pick him up. Yes.
Yep. She's like, oh, star quarterback doesn't want to ride with the common folk. More important.
But she actually doesn't care because Chloe Sullivan is the greatest friend right now, and you need to admit that at the very least. She has been fantastic with knowing Clark's secret now. Even though she doesn't want to reveal it, she is still throwing hints at, but still keeping it to herself. She is also very surprised, though, that Clark is taking the football route. And I am too!
Well, it's because she's what she knows now. Because remember, Chloe knows about his secret now.
Why'd you say that?
Why are you surprised? Well, I don't know. It just seems like you kind of have an unfair advantage. And Clark's like,
What, you think I do drugs?
he goes, what'd you say, bitch?
He even gets close. Why'd you say that?
Yeah, he's like holding his fist up to her, like, what'd you say?
No, this is the part where she says, I know you actually have a penis. I saw it. I know you do. Your testosterone levels are too high, Clark.
This is a good take.
This is.
You need to stop competing in women's sports.
Dude, what if Clark is in women's sports that met you?
This isn't women.
This is the trans sports episode.
I'm so fucking done.
Not even just with him. We'll get to more of it.
We're not gonna get to more of it.
Oh, we are.
We're not gonna get to because this is not the same thing.
My whole notes.
This is not the
My
same
whole
thing.
notes.
Are
Damn
thrown
it.
out.
Chloe does say, "Well, so you have all these truly amazing talents, and on the field." And he's like, "Well, yeah, that's kind of how it works in sports. Some people
are better than others, dummy."
yeah, like I'm better than you at everything."
She says, "Right, except for writing, of course."
I guess I'm so dumb. I guess I'm dumb.
Clark then looks at her. You are dumb.
Yeah, let's forget about this convo.
Hey, Chloe, let's go, CK. Jeff
Already
comes up
having
behind,
nicknames?
puts his arms over the shoulder, walks away. Clark is so excited. Chloe is then left there, a little disappointed. And I'm completely with her because I've discussed this. Chloe and I are in the same boat on this.
Well, she just wants him to just admit it already.
No,
and
Joseph,
she does feel a little bit like insecure that he hasn't.
Joseph, the football thing is pathetic. It's pathetic.
Well,
at
now
this
that
point.
now that she knows now.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous. He should not be wanting to play in college. The high school is one thing, but you are supposed to be meant for something bigger and better. Chloe, just even seeing a glimpse of his powers, know that. Clark, no, I'm going to be in football forever. What are you going to do? It's not going to work.
It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
And yeah, just so you know, last episode, she was shown what Clark can do, and she's been trying to pry the power secret out of him. So...
Let's go to Lex Mansion.
Say it out loud.
Say it.
According to you, say it out loud. Vampire. I'm a woman.
No, vampire.
I'm a woman. So we go to the Lex Mansion next, and Jason walks in, and he gets offered, obviously he was offered that job, and he's here to come talk about it. And Lex is like, oh, is the company car included too? Is that what sells you? Company car?
What I love, though, is that
it's a life changer.
Yeah.
Jason really did come in here, though, telling him to kiss my ass. I'm not going to work for somebody that's trying to break up me and my girlfriend. And Lex is then sitting there just going, all right, Jason. All right, let's play some fucking game. Comes up. My only concern is Lana's welfare. Jason says, well, mine is too, dummy. But you're not the threat I'm worried about.
It's your mom.
And Jason is like, I don't like her either. Now Lex is saying, don't you ever find it strange that all of your summers with her, she took you on treks to the far reaches of the world, destinations where there wouldn't even be running water. It's almost like she was training you.
Yeah. And so he's just like, they're just vacations. Like, no, you idiot. Those weren't vacations. God.
How old is he supposed to be? Why is he already bald?
They were he in the meteor shower, it singed all of his hair off.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah, he was a little kid. So he was been bald since a child.
But everything that Jason was a part of that Lex is then revealing, and I still don't even know how he would have this information, but everything that Lex is revealing to Jason is just to say, you were brought up to just be around Margaret Isabel Thordo.
And then now, because this research has been going on for 400 years. It's the Countess who's possessing Lana. So Jason, he's kind of like, he's listening, he's like, okay. And now that your mom's trying to use Lana to do all this stuff, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
The fact that all of this occurred after meeting you and her mother now has me a little worried that you and your mother are doing something. But then Jason tells him, I would never put Lana in jeopardy. And Lex says, I know, which is why I want to offer you a nice fancy job. And it's going to be $100K salary. What exactly you want me to do? Oh, I think we both know.
Yeah, he just smiles. I have deep pockets, Jason.
How rich is he, huh?
But the one thing I don't have access
Billionaire
to
family.
is two women in your life have a connection to Margaret Isabel Thoreau. I want you to find out everything they know. So I want you to spy on both of them. Also, this is not something that Jason should do. I'll spy on my mom. Like, I don't like my mom. I'll be able to do that. But what I'm not going to do is spy on Lana. And it feels like that this is what Lex is now doing to put a wedge between Lana and Jason. He's planting his seed because he's a freak and he's bored.
Lex is bored, man.
He's planting seeds right now.
But yeah, he's like, how do you get the information? That's going to be up to you. Like, you obviously don't have to spy on them, but I need an answer today.
Jason looks at him, still not knowing if he can trust him. Before we get an answer, we're going to now cut to the hospital with Coop, where Coop is at MetU Hospital, completely paralyzed, and Lois
is visiting him.
This part is hilarious. I was like,
it's Lois, your drinking buddy.
What a dick. Remember when I beat you at the drinking contest? Now you're in the hospital bed. That sucks. Looks like you were 0-2 last night.
Hey, loser.
Hey.
Try winning next time. What were you going to say, Michael?
I'm just going to say, like, she's on the verge of being arrested for killing this guy, basically, and then she just, like, looked. How is she even in the room, number one, if you've been arrested for paralyzing this guy? And then also just, like, there's no emotion. It's so cold. It's like, I kind of think she actually
they don't know him. They don't know him at all.
If I thought I paralyzed someone, I'd be like, holy crap. I might
cry.
cry.
If you thought that you paralyzed your almost rapist,
good point.
I'm not sure if I would really care.
That's a good point.
I love how she says this, too. It's like, last night I would have given anything just to shut him up, but, now I just want to hear something.
See, I thought that there was more of a relationship between them.
No, this is the first time.
That line, forgive me for my ignorance, but that line really did throw me off. I thought they were like really good friends or something before, and
you know what though? What Lois does do is she takes a page out of Chloe Sullivan's book and she says, "Let's start looking at some cards."
Well, Chloe says like we should probably go before someone sees you. To Michael's point, how are we here? Why are we here? And so Lois comes up with the idea that to see if anyone close to Coop knows anything, and they actually find a girlfriend card.
Sorry, though. I don't know if Betty from Topeka's going to have the answers, Lois. But Lois says, oh, yeah, but his girlfriend Monique have. Can you say whore? Look what this says. Alpha, alpha.
Yeah.
Okay, these two are the best detectives in the world.
You mean
this
Velma?
Episode,
you mean Velma and Freddie are the best detectives in the world.
These two, I mean, they could have solved the Epstein case faster than anybody. This episode proves, I mean, the type of stuff they can do is
they would
insane.
be able to solve the mysteries inside of the Scooby-Doo world of figuring out who is the clown, who are the monsters, who are the people terrorizing the town.
Yeah.
They are the greatest. Freddy sets the trap. Lois. Chloe's the one who figures it out. Velma.
I mean, they are world-class detectives. I mean, it's insane. I don't even know. I'm still confused. I mean, the whole episode, I'm confused how they connect the dots on any of this.
It's True Detective Season 1. Chloe's Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey's Lois.
They finding like straw man just to be able to pick up.
Yep.
We're getting closer.
Their lives are just turning.
Oh my god, and Lois is in the interrogation room smoking cigarettes and messing with the beer cans.
That would be Lois. Mustache and all. Yeah, and their lives turned to total shit. They hate each other.
This is the case that broke them. Fucking Coop.
Coop. Damn it. Coop! No! But we go to, which is, I guess, Metropolis. And we're riding around in what? What is this car?
It's an Escalade.
It's a V.
It's
No.
no. What's the
I
brand?
saw that. It did make me laugh pretty hard.
It's a Vescalade.
Vescalade.
Even the license plate says Teflon.
Why does he say this truck?
Dude, because he's untouchable. That's why it's Teflon. Nothing sticks to him.
Oh, yeah. No, I get the name, but it's funny that it's on his license
Yeah,
plate.
it's not very discreet.
No.
Right?
This truck looks like it could do everything but take off and fly. Jeez.
Except it's not a truck. Thanks, Clark.
Yeah.
This is not a truck.
Hey, it's not a truck, idiot. So look at my
This
screen.
is an SUV. And so as they're
I
driving...
hate the bragging of this. Like, it's so cool.
Well-
Look, dude, GPS. Oh, you want to know movie times? It can tell you.
This is before all that was big, though. This is OnStar.
Boo.
This is, honestly, though, something I do like, because this is now about Geoff saying to Clark, hey, you like this vehicle? Well, you can get one, too. I hear next year's model is going to be a little bit better. Wink, wink. Clark is now looking at Geoff going, what? Isn't that a little bit cheating? Beforehand, it was, and this stuff wouldn't be allowed and considered illegal. Nowadays, this stuff is okay.
Dude, it's because this episode is advanced on so many levels.
But it's not advanced because this episode says it's not okay,
Dude, it's
but
predicting
now
the
it is
future.
okay.
It broke through.
That has
broke
nothing to
through.
do with what you're trying to fucking
It
pull
broke
over
through.
Football is big business. That's the main theme here, okay?
there. But yes, Geoff is then telling Clark, you can get anything that you want from these people, but they're going to be expecting a winner.
You gotta be a hero.
And you know what? I thought you might want to see where you're going to be spending most of your Saturdays. Haha. As Clark and Geoff are driving through the city, we see Canadian flags. Obviously, this is not Metropolis. We're in Canada, but this is where they shot the episode. Shout out to the Canadians.
I love how he sticks his head out the window like he's like a golden
Like
retriever.
he's a dog.
This is apparently because it's going to be the interior and exterior of the stadium, Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So that's what this place is.
And this is where it's great because it's the facility where the Bulldogs have their games. As Geoff then takes Clark down to the field, what we see is that the entire cheerleading squad, the band, mascot, coaches, alumni, they are all there chanting CK. They are all there clapping their hands. Now we have the Golden Arm of Kansas finally arrived. Pleasure to meet you, son. Thank you, Coach. You know what? When you come to MECU, we're going to get ourselves a national championship. Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Sounds
They
good,
really
mate.
love
Thanks,
CK.
Coach.
Hey, did you ever know where the main dude Geoff Johns is from? Like, have you ever seen him in anything else? Because you remember,
Oh,
apparently...
you're talking about the actor?
Yeah.
He's in
OC.
He was in the OC, bro.
What else, though? I thought he was
His name's Chris Carmack, plays Geoff Johns.
He was in something else, though, that I know.
He's in 98 episodes of Grey's Anatomy. 109 episodes of Nashville.
Oh, I've seen him on that show.
Nashville?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of those shows. I got nothing.
He was in Butterfly Effect 3.
There it
They
is.
made three.
That's
three
how I
of
know him
those
from.
movies.
Huh?
They made 3 of those.
I know.
Yeah.
I think Erica Durance is in the second one,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know, actually. I didn't know that there was 3 of them.
I didn't know there was 3.
I know there was like 2 or 3 Donnie Darkos, but that's about it. I didn't.
well.
I mean, if we're gonna compare them, though,
He's also in Bring It On Again.
that may be where I know him from. Probably the Bring It On movies. Those are my all-time classics.
Does he play the same character?
Yeah, he's always just the jock guy. I mean, what else can he play, right?
Well, he's in Grey's Anatomy. I assume he's a doctor.
Yeah, Doctor.
Well, or he's probably the side piece that they're having sex with. Yeah.
El side piece.
You watch Grey's Anatomy?
No.
I didn't watch Grey's Anatomy.
No.
All right, so let's go now.
Gary
Hey,
Burgeon.
Clark! Gary Motors on behalf of the Bulldog Booster Club. Welcome to Met You. If there's anything you need, here's my card.
You like how he mentioned Booster Club?
Yeah, you know where to call. Boosters.
Yeah, so I asked Taylor this. I was like, is this real? Do they really be doing this shit for the players?
No.
Yes,
That's
they
what
do.
I said.
Yes, they do. You both are damn crazy right now.
College. You think they're doing this for college?
Both of you are crazy.
They don't do
If
this.
the recruit is big enough.
I agree with that. If the recruit's big enough, I agree with that.
Have you guys not heard of when it's like cheerleaders that pick up the star quarterback? Things like that happen all the time.
Well, I know money's always involved.
There you go.
In every single, university, it's such a huge problem in sports. We know that.
Well, not anymore because now it's allowed. NIL.
Do you think that they use prostitution though?
Yeah.
They probably do.
They
You're
probably
right.
do.
They probably do.
Yeah, we
You're
get a
right.
glimpse of
it's under
that.
the
You know
table.
what? Maybe again, this is just real world.
No, we get a glimpse of that. And
This is
wait,
outrageous.
is this our glimpse? Because let's now go to a dirty scene in the sorority house.
yeah, this is the most like cliche sorority.
Okay, they
American.
do not do this though in real.
But I'm
life.
saying that's what they make. That's just what they do in movies and TV.
Again,
TV
I thought
shows.
when I went to college, this sort of stuff was just like left
Hey guys,
and right. No,
this is the Tri-Alphas.
Tri-Alphas, we're here to suck your penis.
They're big football fans.
Yeah,
dude, I'm kind of turned on right now the way he said that.
they really storm onto Clark. We got one girl who's
Dude, I
actually
like
in
that.
a lot of
I
movies.
like that
Yes,
fuzzy,
yes, she is
that fuzzy
actually
zip
a
up. I
actress.
like that fuzzy zip up. That
Actually,
thing's nice.
what's her name again? One of the girls.
I can't remember what else.
Amanda Crew.
Yeah, there you go.
She was in Sex Drive,
Is she
Haunting
one
in
with
Connecticut.
Is she with a fuzzy sweater?
Yes.
Yes.
I like that fuzzy.
Final
sweater.
Destination 3. Yeah, she's in quite a bit here.
Because
Silicon Valley, she's a big character in that too.
maybe that's where I know her from. Oh, you know what? I think I know her from there. But as what we do see in this scene of Clark walking into the sorority house,
They made him a cake.
but hey, stop it. They did their research and they know he loves chocolate.
Did they know about his secret power?
Yeah.
What? What is his secret power? If you say that it's because he has a penis, I swear to God, you're leaving.
Yeah, so they show him the cake. Even the girl's like, yeah, anything we can do to help you commit, Clark. And he's like, anything?
How about a tour of our house? There's honestly 20 girls around him. Joff then looks, all right, CK, I'll see you later, man. Have fun.
Take your time. I'll see you back at the dorm.
It's like he's the pimp.
Yeah,
In
he
the
just pimped him
whorehouse.
off.
Yeah.
And boom, we got this other black sorority girl, and then we got this white girl who's been just all over Clark the whole time. Where's your roommate? She's on her way to visit Coop, her boyfriend, in the hospital.
I think it's really cool you guys are roommates.
So we find out, coincidentally, they're roommates, which is kind of weird.
Well, what Clark does even mention, though, of him asking that type of question, what does he think is about to happen? I think he's been in enough of these situations lately where Clark should know that something is about to go down. So him automatically even going upstairs, fellas, I hate to say it, Clark did hand stuff in this scene.
Yeah,
No.
Yep, let's continue.
It's like Clark, from what we hear, not only do you have an incredible arm, you've got great hands.
Ooh, hint number one. And then they start about to kiss.
One
and he's
girl's like,
"Whoa,
trying
whoa,
to
whoa."
kiss her neck already. Really? What else? Is that all you know about me?
No, he
Dude.
said, really? Somebody said that about me?
Yeah, who did say that?
You ain't got a great view out this window.
God, Clark is just being such
ridiculous.
He's being such a dork.
Yeah, you like that we have brick walls? How about you get on the bed?
Let me show you an even better view.
And
we're already getting topless here.
what is going on?
What I thought what age group watched this show when it was airing?
You know what, Michael? I'm glad you asked. Because it's a Wednesday night.
With my family.
And I'm with my family right now. And I'm 13 years old.
And this is a real
this
story.
This is real story. And this is on my TV right now. If you're a parent, Michael, what are you thinking?
Hey, dude, it says PG. So.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, it is very shocking what happens. It makes me happy that this happens.
That's
Because
all?
you know what it does? It forces the barrier break between families and children and sex.
So you want this show? You're happy that this show was tearing.
hey,
families
man, it says
apart.
TVPG. Parental
Tearing
guidance.
families apart.
Mommy, what are they
Parental
doing to him?
guidance.
Mom, what are they doing to him?
They're tickle fighting him.
Pillow fight.
Throw him on the bed. And then all of a sudden, they hear something, though, in the closet.
in the closet, Clark.
How did she get there? How did she get in that house?
Dude,
There's like 20 women downstairs.
how did she get in the hospital?
Dude, all I know is this detective team is outrageous.
It's so stupid because, like, what was that? I don't know. I'll go check it out.
Freddy honestly can get anywhere though, so this all makes sense to me.
So Clark goes in there, immediately sees Lois, and is like, oh, shit. Closes the door, like, oh, just some stuff fell down. Hey, do y'all have, like, milk?
And
Doesn't he ask for milk?
And then the first girl says something to drink, and she goes, yeah, I'll go downstairs and get you something. And then when she walks out, he says, yeah, and maybe something to eat. And now the other girl decides to now leave, where then Clark is able to now talk to Lois, saying, what's going on? Well, obviously, you're having a good time, Hef.
Yeah, Hugh Hefner slight. Yeah, I love that.
I found her diary, Monique's, real page turner.
Yeah,
You know,
Monique's diary.
I gained 2 pounds from now on, no carbs. Lois, I really don't have time for this. Thanks.
Clark's like, dude, why are you here?
It's almost like his mom is like stalking him, and his mom pops out of the closet and catches him doing something naughty. That's what it reminded me of.
I don't think she expected this to happen, though.
Yeah, I don't think she expected Clark to be there right now.
I guess I meant it more because she looks like a mom.
Oh, okay, because she's 40.
Yeah, because she's 40.
It's the hair, man. Trust me. It's going to go away and
The
look way
smoking,
better.
too.
Yeah,
Definitely the chain smoking.
Yeah.
We've never
All
seen
the
her smoke cigarettes.
All the drinking, too. She already admitted it in the earlier...
We've
Listen,
never seen her smoke cigarettes.
this is your girl.
Apparently that's
This-
off limits, on TV at this time.
Yeah, we prefer sex, not tobacco.
Yeah, not tobacco, though. Yeah.
Now, as we continue with this scene, they are then now realizing, as Lois read her diary, that Coop was going to be meeting a reporter in the afternoon, and it was a secret because he had something to reveal. I wonder
About
what that
the
was.
football team, yeah. And they don't know what it was. So then they rush behind into the closet. Lois goes. Clark now has 5 girls bring him his drink and cake.
Glass of lemonade and a piece of chocolate.
And they're just giggling and they're...
Lemonade and chocolate cake is a terrible combination.
They're just giggling and they're like, would you like a piece of this?
And Clark says, ha, hi.
And the scene cuts.
He did hand stuff in that scene.
I'm telling you,
How did he get out of that scene?
he didn't get out of that scene.
Thank you. He definitely had something
He
done
was
to
held
him.
against his will.
Yes. And so we're supposed to believe that Clark is the victim. I'm sorry, I'm not. Clark seems like, oh my God, how'd you push me over? And now
Whoa,
that-
how'd you get
bet
my
he-
pants off?
Hey, I
my
bet
God.
he doesn't tell John about that, though.
Exactly.
No, we would never.
But also, John has found some panties in the barn before, so we can't.
He most likely sniffed him too.
Yeah, he keeps.
Dear Lord.
No, he found a bra. Clark found the panties.
Okay. The red panties.
Either way, he smelled them.
I
What
was
is
gonna
this
say
show?
there was something.
What is this show?
Dude, you would have liked that episode.
What? Seriously, what is this
They
show?
we finally.
This is a Wednesday night with my family at around
Dude, I was-
7,
okay,
9 p.m.
I gotta
Let's go
reemphasize
earlier,
here.
6 p.m.
It's like 7 o'clock. It used to air at 7 or 8 o'clock.
I was watching this show with my sister-in-law, and I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I don't know what this show's supposed to be. I don't know how this is related to being about Superman. I don't understand any of this. I am still confused.
They show us all the challenges that Superman would face, and you know what? This is believable to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Coop and the hospital.
Yeah, we go back to Coop, and he's actually kind of getting out of his paralysis a bit. He's able to blink more, move his mouth and
Seems
fingers.
to be breathing easier too.
And we have Geoff coming in. And he's like,
Geoff.
hey, buddy, feeling better? And as we are like getting more into the convo, you actually hear the heart rate go up on the monitor.
Yeah, Coop's scared right now.
Coop is getting scared. And even Geoff knows what's going on. We get the reveal, oh, it was Geoff this whole time. Oh,
Shocker.
The effects are wearing off. And eventually you're going to be able to talk. And obviously, we don't want that to happen. We don't want him to talk.
You know what
Because
this...
you're going to tell everybody about me. Like, you're going to tell them I'm some type of freak. And I can't have that. And now
And Coop's like tearing up, trying to talk like, no, I won't.
You know what the scene is, right?
What?
It's whenever you question the men and women sports and you get canceled for it. You die. You're dead. Okay. You're canceled. Geoff is canceling him before he can spill the beans. This is men and women sports.
I love this.
This has nothing to do with that.
Dude, that's canceling the media.
It's so
canceling
perfect because
the individual.
Because Matt, when he was on, he had the MK Ultra.
No. This is look at him.
Canceled.
The
cancel pillow. The pillow.
That's weird. The pillow did not say cancel.
It does,
You're
metaphorically.
Like that.
You don't know what a metaphor is, Taylor. AD's canceled.
I don't know if this is the metaphor you think.
That reporter, dead.
Yeah.
Well,
canceled.
Coop.
He's the reporter.
No. Okay.
Coop was going to be the whistleblower.
The whistleblower, even better. That's a better terminology.
And he was going to reveal it. So obviously, Geoff had to just choke him out with the pillow.
No.
Yeah. So we get to see actually a glimpse of the powers. So Coop,
the big penis testosterone power.
Yeah. It's a good one.
That's
Geoff
not the power.
Touches.
That's the power.
I've got the power.
Yeah.
That's not the power, though. When you actually explain what the ability is, you'll figure out it has nothing to do with what is it?
Geoff has.
Geoff.
Don't say
Geoff. Look. He's getting the fame. He's getting the publicity. He's getting the money. Just like all those people breaking all those records.
Okay, so no. But when it comes to Geoff, and Geoff now using his power,
he
Joseph,
he touched
what
Coop.
is it?
So he touched Coop with his fingers, and it glowed like red at the tips. But then you see like, I don't know, the effects on the body. It's like, is it the blood?
I asked you to explain this to me. That was a real question because I need you to tell me. You told me, no, you told me this was a cool power. So I need you to tell me what the power is.
It looks crazy. Imagine just being passed out. Bye.
What does it do, though?
Paralyzed. I don't know. It's blood bending, dude. I think he's doing something with the blood, but he just stiffens up as soon as he touches him, and it's like, boom, paralyzed again, can't do anything. But here comes cancel pillow.
But this is why I asked.
Dude, cancel pillow is right.
Yeah.
I don't think cancel pillow exists.
Dude, why?
Because it has nothing to do with what you're trying to sell.
Let me break this down in another way, okay? Can I?
Okay.
I think I've already made this point. He has a power, Taylor, that none of the other players have. You know what that power is? It's called testosterone.
That's not the power.
Yes, that's the power. It's the metaphorical power.
I'm actually going to go
with... It's the metaphor, Taylor.
Okay, I'm glad that there's a lot of metaphors coming over there, but...
It's one metaphor. That's it.
I'll buy in besides the blood bending over here. So you know what, Joseph? Thank you for that explanation. I appreciate it. I also want to say...
Dude, Geoff Johns...
Does his power not kill the person?
No.
It cancels the person.
No. I swear to God, I'm going to throw something at you.
No, it doesn't kill them, obviously.
I thought I was bringing some nice...
No, you're bringing some heat.
You got to bring something to the table.
Bringing that fire.
Here. This is my honest notes. You wanted me on the show. You got me.
You know what? I should have expected this. Let's go to the...
I'm actually shocked you didn't catch this. I thought you guys wanted me to watch this episode because you knew what I was going to say.
No. We were not on that.
I really thought this is so obvious. Like, okay, this is obviously
it's not
about
so obvious. Let's get to
men
the scene.
and women's sports.
I will say that I think it would be only you drawing that comparison. Like,
you guys should have caught that.
I never was even close.
Nobody.
Look. And we go to is it the Bulldogs locker room again?
No, it's their dorm.
Their dorm.
That's what I was saying it was, because they were going to speak to Geoff, I believe, or
they wanted
to
have a word with Geoff because Lois wanted to talk to him. Yes. So, hey, you've met my friend Lois, and then Coop spills the bean, or sorry, Geoff spills the beans about Coop because the coach just called and said Coop's dead, Clark. And then now Lois is freaking out because holy shit. Like,
how did he die, Joseph?
Suffocation.
By what?
Cancel pillow.
There we go.
An hour ago, his vitals were getting better, and then the doctor said he just stopped breathing, man. Look, Geoff, we know Coop was going to the newspaper, like
Twitter
about
suspended
something.
His tweet.
Why would she say this?
Involving the football team. And
why
even Clark's like,
this?
Dude, why are we saying this right now?
Why are we saying this right now? This would have nothing to do with anything, and in fact, all Lois is revealing.
But her concern is valid. Like, dude, I need to get shit on the roll here because I might be going to jail for involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah, but we can't show you our hand at the same time here. We got to be able to ask some type of question, not automatically, because here's the other side of it. This guy hates her.
Yeah.
If this guy would even not have anything to do with what happened to Coop, he's obviously not going to like her right now or be convinced of anything she says. So right now, Lois is wasting her damn time talking to Geoff and revealing all this information. Lois needs to be smarter for me. I get it. We're building up to it. She's still better than Lana. I can't wait for her. But with Lois, I need her to get smarter.
Look, dude, she's just stressed out, man. All right? She's stressed out.
Fair.
She's out on bail right now.
Fair.
And now a dude just died because apparently she kicked him too hard.
Her power kicks.
Yep.
That's what
Power
happens when
Rangers
you're
kicks.
a smoker.
Dude, look at those bags under her eyes.
Oh my god. Even Geoff is like, hey, Clark, can I talk to you for a second? Lois is like, hey, piece of shit, you want to say something about me? Say it to my face.
Lois, please, I'll catch up with you later.
He's like, Lois, please shut up and leave, dude.
Lois then walks away. Geoff then pulls Clark over here. Hey, man.
Jeff's going full like emo on him.
I can't tell you who to be friends with Clark. But you
But
know
that
what?
chick, she seems like trouble.
You know, I don't want her around here anymore. You understand me? By the way, Bulldogs for life.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, he's going real bulldog right there. He literally matched the thing on the wall over there.
Clark's like, damn it, Lois, again with somebody else.
Now we get a great scene, especially Taylor, because he said he wanted Lana scenes. We go to the loft at the Talon.
I hate Lana. So let's get this out of the way.
We're already in the middle of a conversation with her and Jason, and Lana's like, why the hell would you agree to this job, Jason?
Listen, it's not black and white. Investigate the Countess Margaret Thardo. It could be a ruse. Lana, we've already expensed all of our research. We've come up to just a wall now. Maybe he can help us find more information. You know what? That's all this is. It's just secrets and lies. And more, at some point, it's going to blow up in our face. Well, unfortunately, when dealing with Lex, he's really more interested in my mother. Honestly, this is not a way to go, but Jason is still wanting to contemplate of being able to take this offer, but Lana just says, you know what? I'm not listening to a word you say because Lex is just a liar, and I'm just gonna throw fits.
Yeah, and yeah, she said she's done lying. She doesn't want to do it. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
You know what? Maybe this is Lex's way of breaking us up.
Jason even says this is like an opportunity to even know what Lex actually really knows, too. So he's trying to use like a little strategy here, you know?
No, I'm not gonna let this happen, okay? I'm the hero. I'm the best guy named Jason, and you know what? We're never gonna break up. Lana gives him that look that says, I don't fucking believe you. He says, trust me.
Trust me, babe. Babe, trust me.
How can I trust someone who's willing to lie for a living? Lana, you have been a damn liar for like
Does she
the
know
longest
Clark?
time.
Oh, does she know Clark?
Does she know Clark?
He's lying right now about his powers in football.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So she's
no,
a liar.
Clark.
She's a liar.
Well, Clark lies all the time to Lana, and it's amazing.
Because Lana deserves it, is what you found out. But what I really do enjoy is with Lana, in this last part here, is very immature, 15-year-old. This is like season 1 type Lana, where you thought she grew after the summer in Paris. But instead, she's going backwards. And when she tells Jason now, you know what? If Lex knows something, there's only one way to find out. Jason looks at her like, whoa, what is it?
Yeah, what's that?
Let's go to the Lex mansion. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Dude, Lana really just storms into there. And then Lex is like, is something bothering you, Lana?
No. She just said, if Lex knows something, this is the only way to be able to get it out of him.
Hey! What the fuck?
Is to walk into his home and to start screaming at him.
If you want to know something about me, bitch, ask.
Lana, this is going on my list for best plan of the year right now.
Yeah, best plan.
Because this is absolutely ridiculous.
It's a pretty solid plan, honestly. She came in dressed up, too. Don't go recruiting my boyfriend to conduct some covert investigation. But Lex, of course, pleading his case. I'm on your side still. Lana doesn't believe him because everything's a secret. He's like, well, look, I see them as precautions. Okay?
I'm a big girl, Lex. I don't need precautions. I need the truth. Lex then looks at her. All right, you want the truth? All right, sometimes when we actually want it and we get it, it's not what you think. Lana, if you want me to be honest with you, I will. But you're not going to like it, you bad girl. If you're going to feed me some story about Jason, I'm not interested. And Lex then looks at her and he's like, look, I understand he means a lot to you. But when you're ready to talk like a real big girl, let me know.
Yeah.
And then Lana is left there going,
You see that
you can let yourself out.
I like that dark lipstick, bro.
I know. I was just thinking that
looks
J-Lo, brown lip liner.
She had a good look on
Yeah,
her.
I like that. Yeah.
I want to get back to Lana's plan. And her telling Jason.
You know what's crazy? What did she find out?
What did she find out?
What'd she find out after doing the best way to find out?
That was her idea for the best way.
To find out info.
By the way, not to be sneaky of, hey, Lex, let's go to dinner and we can catch up. Nothing like that. Instead, it's walking into the mansion and screaming at him.
Why didn't we just call him?
This was an emotional response and easily one of the best because of how crazy it is. It's just, I want to go back to just, what was the plan?
There was no plan. She might have been drunk. Maybe she's that bored too. Maybe she's bored. She is. What is she doing?
What is she doing right now?
Ordering spell books off of eBay with AIDS bloods.
She might as well be the Gabe critter at this point.
Good for nothing dad.
Chloe.
Who's got money for daddy?
I saw those new sunglasses. Let's go now to the memorial service of Coop.
Of Coop, yep. Geoff has given his speech. He was a great guy. He cared a lot about what was right and what was wrong, which is true because he was going to go snitch. And they all just lifted beer to Coop, all the frat boys and football players. He would have wanted a party, so let's give him a party, huh, everyone?
Start shotgunning. Let's do this.
You're not drinking, Clark?
Sure I have. Yeah, right. I know where you're coming from, CK. I know your dad's a dick. Have a beer.
But all that's going to change. And Coop ends up downing a beer in an unbelievable time, just sipping it normally. That's not real.
Yeah, it was such a real drink. And now he is opening up another one already. Chugging. Clark's like, whoa, don't you want to slow down a little bit there?
And he's like, okay,
Geoff looks at him. CK.
Don't ever tell me some shit like that again.
He smiles at him. Listen, kid, you're from the same town as me, so I'm gonna be straight with you.
Straight?
Being a Bulldog is a dream come true. Bulldogs, ruff, ruff. But you're in the pressure cooker now. All they want is a winner. And you know what? Sometimes being a winner takes a fucking toll on you.
Like murdering people.
Yeah, it's a good toll.
Clark looks at him, and now all of a sudden, Geoff notices some other guy walking through
It's
the
like
crowd.
some random Asian student. Like, he just comes in, has a nice suit on, bag. It's like,
How's it going, Marcus? Come outside with me real quick in front of everybody.
yeah, all right, we're going to be outside talking on the balcony. Clark uses his super hearing, and he hears that, hey, I thought I'd bring the sample by. I was like, that's a great idea. Bring it to my buddy's wake, huh? Well, you said you're going to pay me today, Geoff.
If this honestly happened at a funeral, I'm only going to bring this up because I would think this. And if I'm on the team, I'd be like, he's dating. They're dating. I would think that they were together.
They were dating?
Geoff and Marcus in this scene. Let me pull you outside. I want to have an intimate conversation with you.
What?
Why?
What?
Why else would you be coming to a funeral service?
No.
I would
Maybe
think
that's
they were
one on the-
dating. And that's, hey, it doesn't
Oh
matter.
my
It still stands by
gosh.
the point of,
You know what I
that's
thought?
what I would think.
Two guys hanging out outside having a convo? Gay.
Look, this is what I thought.
Hold on. Guys, can we continue what the conversation looks like?
No, I gotta tell you what I think.
No, I know already what you think
What
over
do
there.
I think? He needs his money for his clean pee, right?
Yeah.
You mean,
What
Go
would you
ahead.
think now?
what do you mean what I think now?
What do you think now if you're watching them outside?
Why? Because he touches him and then he,
And he falls to his-
climaxes?
To
I
his
would
knees.
say he's using his superpower to hurt people that are beneath him in strength.
Yeah.
Like his really strong body.
I would think they were dating. That's just me, though.
Well, the way they come in, he's like, what just happened to me? Ah, nothing, man. You don't know. You fell over or something, man. Just get out of here. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. And Marcus is like terrified because, yeah.
You know, I got another metaphor for you now that I'm actually thinking about it.
Hell yeah.
This is what Geoff Johns is doing to all the women in sports. That's right.
What it really was, though, is that Marcus wanted his money, and he's like, "Where's my money?"
Yeah, he just
and
wanted
he's
money
like,
for
"I
the
got
pee.
your pee. Now where's my money?"
He wanted money for the pee.
And then Geoff said, "No, I don't have your money right
You know
now.
what he
Sorry,
was
dude."
testing for, right? Testosterone levels. That's what he was testing for, Taylor.
The good old T.
He was testing for the
He was testing
low
the testes
or
for
the
the test.
T.
All right, you know
He's
what?
using-
You know what, Michael? Fine. They were testing for that, and that's why he wanted the fake pee, so that it can be regular levels, because obviously his pee would show up as something different. Which brings me to this other point, though. Does that mean Superman's pee then shows up differently in drug tests?
I would assume so because he mentions that later.
That's
He does
exactly.
mention
That's
that
why.
later.
Because obviously, if Geoff is having to buy pee, then his shows up differently in the test. Not trying to be funny or anything. I'm just curious how it would show up. What does it say in there? High testosterone levels.
High T.
I know. I gave you one, Michael. I gave you one. I already regret it.
Dude, cancel pillow's great.
So Clark is obviously in his own head because he knows about this whole thing, and Geoff is just like, "Drink up, Kent. Come on, man. Let's enjoy our time."
Dude, how could Superman get drunk anyways?
He can't.
can't.
That's
Yeah, I
the
know,
point.
exactly.
Yeah.
Drink as many beers as you want, dude. Fit in. Have fun. Relax.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like what John said. Or Clark. I think it actually was John. With him telling him that
Oh, he
he's
said
underage,
don't
you
drink-
still
yeah,
can't ruin
don't-
your shot. Even if you
Yeah.
can't get drunk, you still with the beer is still illegal.
Fair enough. But he's not going to test on a breath level, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but somebody could see him. A booster. Maybe an official.
Good point. Good
Maybe
point.
somebody that's
I'll give you that
spying
one.
at a
I'll
funeral.
give you that one.
I don't need you to give me anything.
We're back with Velma and Freddy.
Who's
We're at-
Freddy?
Lois.
That's what I thought.
And she's eating some oodles and noodles, baby. Chloe's filling out financial aid. They're at, I guess, where are they? They at Lois's dorm?
Yeah, this is Lois's dorm.
Okay. So Lois's dorm. And then, so they're talking about that. Chloe's just trying to comfort Lois. But Clark comes in and is like, yo.
I think Geoff is paralyzing people.
Yeah, because then he explains the whole urine thing. He's like, I don't know. I think it's something else. I think he might be having... I mean, he's touched this kid and he put him on the ground like he hit a stun gun. So...
And the linebackers, I ask them, and they always say when Geoff stiffs on them, it's like they've been hit by a freight train.
Could you imagine a man in women's sports stiff-arming all the women? That's
Yes.
exactly what he's saying.
You're,
I agree.
You're encouraging this.
I agree.
Dude, there's no encouraging. It's what they... That's what they meant.
They go down in the turf every time.
It's not what they
I think
meant.
he has a meteor power. So, we have a new meteor power.
Yes.
But I wish they explained how we got it.
And they don't even explain what it does. Instead, we're just supposed to believe it paralyzed. But obviously with Marcus, it didn't paralyze him.
Yeah, because, well, he even mentions here, what if he can control how much he's, like, stunning them? Because...
So it's just a stun.
Yeah.
So his name is Stun Gun.
Stun gun. The Teflon stun gun?
Now we're cooking here. Now we got it.
Cooking with Teflon.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
No. But now as they are explaining everything, now
The pee
Lois-
peddler.
Lois is then asking, well, that would not explain why Geoff would then be going to the pea peddler. Maybe we should be asking him what is going on, what is
Yeah,
the
because
truth.
it's going to be kind of hard to, like, blame or prove the whole situation since he's a superstar quarterback.
Clark then says, you haven't seen him before, but can you track him down? Because you're Chloe Sullivan. You have a decade at the torch experience, and you can
She
find
actually did see
anybody."
him at the
When did Chloe see him?
Smallville High.
She saw Marcus?
Oh, you're talking about Marcus. They
That's
meant
what.
Jeff.
No, Clark told them to track down Marcus
Yeah.
because they got the pea peddler job, and that's when then Clark then
Yeah,
says,
Clark says, I'm going to go
Yes.
find Jeff. You two go find Marcus. And
You've never seen Marcus, so go.
easy to track down random Asian student at this college.
Again, they have no
Wow,
idea
what
who he
was
is.
that?
Is he the only
Even
Asian?
I caught that. I said, what are they implying?
Is he the only Asian kid?
It's really weird.
Well, it is Canada, right?
No. Instead, it's honestly, he may be the only Asian that's allowed at MetU. And it's
I love the haircut. By
Time to see what Mr. Peabody knows.
they found him immediately.
Well, let's go find. So I'm gonna get some insight from Geoff. So I'm gonna go inside. Lois, you go handle Marcus.
Okay.
I didn't get this plan.
Chloe's fantastic, and I never want to insult her.
I didn't
I'm
get
going to
this.
go knock on the dorms and to see if anybody will reveal any other information about Geoff. Why would she be wanting to go and do that? And why would anybody say
Why would
anything?
we double
They'd be
interrogate?
dead with the cancel pillow if they knew.
Exactly. They would be dead. And that, not with the cancel pillow, but they would be dead once they reveal any type of information. And with how secretive Geoff has been with it, it doesn't seem like anybody knows. And he even admits later on that he's only been using it since college, so it's not something that people would suspect right now. Mm-hmm. Either way, I'm just bringing it up because, Chloe, weird plan here. Lois, though, walks up to Marcus as he is getting his bike out. Excuse me, do you know where I can get some clean number 2?
Did you plan to say number 2? Because that's great if you did. If it's an accident, or did you plan it? Did you? Come on.
It was in the notes.
That's great. That is.
She
great.
says clean number 1. And Marcus is like, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, idiot. Don't play dumb. You either tell me what you know about Geoff. Oh, you want to know about me, whore?
And then as she turns around, Geoff is standing at her. Yeah, ask away. Get lost, Asian.
It's so messed up. Hey, Marcus, get out of here. It's like, what? I'm a really huge fan of you.
That's why you're talking to Marcus.
Why are you talking to my one Asian friend? It's nothing, I swear. I was just what I asked you right now.
Find your own.
Find your own Asian pea peddler that goes to MetU.
She's like, oh, I was just trying to see when you would be drafted. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to find out like everybody else. Oh, well, see ya. Bye. Lois, horrible excuse. You know what also is crazy, though, about this scene, Joseph, Michael? You know, in broad daylight,
Students walking around.
you can just grab a woman from behind and then make her paralyzed.
Yeah,
Then
Petrificus totalis.
and then she falls into his arms and he drags her.
Dude, like,
What
look
is
at
on
that,
her
bro.
neck?
Yeah,
That looks
the blood bending. It's
That's
blood bending.
that's what I mean, bro. It looks fucked up. Like I don't know what is going on, but
Dude, she has a mom face though.
she looks so pretty.
As she is stunned, she falls into Geoff's arms, and this is where he explains, in high school it was easy, but once I got here,
Too much pressure to win.
too much. I just couldn't do it. And now Geoff looks around, it's like,
You know what
nobody's
that
going to
kind
say
of reminds
anything.
me of?
What?
You got too difficult playing against the men's. You got to go play against the women. That's what it reminds me of. That scene is the metaphor there.
Joanna Man,
You
remember?
got too difficult
He
to
just-
play against the men.
Joanna
so
Man,
needs
he
to
got
go
ejected
play
from the
against
NBA,
women.
No.
so he went to the WNBA.
No. Okay. He just said that.
No, that's what he said.
Nope. In high school.
It was fair in high school.
In high school, it was easy for him to not use his powers. But once he got to college, the pressure was too much. That's when he had to use his powers. This had nothing to do with not beating the opposite sex.
No, I think you're missing the point.
You are missing the point.
No, you're missing the point.
You're misunderstanding me, bro. I am.
I actually am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's just say we'll agree to disagree.
That's
on
not
this
what we're going to
episode.
say on this.
So Coop, or sorry, I keep calling one Coop.
Yeah, why do you keep
Geoff.
Geoff.
Geoff Johns
Drags her.
drags Lois.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Drags Lois into the car, and no one is just paying attention to this whatsoever.
Nobody cares.
At all.
Geoff does this every Saturday.
Chloe comes back
He
out.
does.
It's the motivation for the game.
I got a big game coming up, baby. I need you. Just lay there.
Everybody's like, stay in your dorms. Don't come out on
Dude,
Saturday.
that's another rapey connotation.
Teflon! Good to see you again out here, buddy.
The good news is Chloe, decade at the torch, walks out and she says, Lois, I need to get your pass. I couldn't get in anywhere. Lois! And now she
Then what
realizes
the hell was she doing in there?
she was hanging out.
That was a Clark moment, dude.
She was getting a cup of coffee. And as she comes out, though, that is where Geoff's truck, according to Clark.
It speeds by a little bit, and she notices the license plate. She's screaming for Lois. Finds Lois's sunglasses.
Why did Lois
Neo
have sunglasses?
The sunglasses are
Why
hilarious.
does she have sunglasses? It's raining.
Well, she wasn't wearing them, but she had them on her.
Why?
Dude, maybe it wasn't raining like 30 minutes ago.
You sure? It's cold outside.
What?
Maybe she was still suffering from the hangover.
You don't wear sunglasses when it's cold
This
outside?
is Canada. You wearing sunglasses there?
I thought the sun still comes out, doesn't it?
Does it?
I don't know.
Chloe ends up going to Clark and is like, hey, I think Geoff just took Lois. What?
How do you know that?
Why not go to the cops?
I said just talk to the Asian kid. What happened?
So Geoff was there. Where were you? I know you were trying to track him down. We should have met each other then. Clark, what were you doing?
Honestly, what was Clark doing? Where did he just come out of?
Dude, he was back at the sorority house.
So,
He went back to sorority house, get some cake.
Dude, yes.
Got some chocolate
He
cake.
got some chocolate cake. He got some vanilla
that's
cake.
not what he did. Joseph, you know what he did. Hey, man, I got a joint.
Yeah, Clark's
What?
a big pothead.
Really?
Yeah.
But dude, he can't even get stoned.
Yes, he can.
No, I think Stone.
He can't get drunk.
He can get stoned.
What happens to his laser vision whenever he smokes weed?
It's
Does he
crazy.
lose it? Does it get like, you know how people smoke weed get rid of glaucoma?
Probably easier to do, if anything.
Oh yeah, because it takes away any.
Like glaucoma.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
people do that.
Yeah. That makes more sense now.
So she explains to Clark, yeah, next thing I know, I'm seeing him fly by. We were trying to find, information, but she wasn't there. So, and I mean, to them,
Saw Geoff fly by with his vehicle. Lois was missing. Found her sunglasses, though, because I'm Velma. So obviously he was the one that took her.
Right.
Clark then stares. Well,
Lois could be anywhere by now. No
what
one's
do you
gonna,
want me to do?
No one's gonna help me with Geoff. They think he's some superhero. So it's like, no, we'll just find him. We got his car. We can use the TripStar system. Just hack it. You can do it, I'm sure.
What in the world? How are you going to just say, I got a laptop and a cell phone, and I'm going to hack whatever I want?
Well, exactly, Michael, because even Chloe mentions that right now. How are you supposed to do that, Clark? You would need a PIN number. How are you even going to get something
Under
like
lock
that?
and key. What, are you going to go over there? Run over there, rip open the safe, and break in?
It's at the dealership, Clark. I wasn't going to do that, but now I'm going to do that.
Yeah, he's like thinking, well...
Of course not.
Of course not, I'm not going to do that. And then she's like, oh.
And he's like, yeah.
And then scene cuts.
Scene cuts. We don't
awkward
know
moment
exactly
again.
how it ends. What we do figure out, though, in the next scene now is Geoff takes a lot of women to this place.
Yes.
What is this sewer?
The cancel sewer.
Is he the Rat King?
Cancel sewer. Say it with me, Joseph.
Cancel sewer. Cancel sewer. This is where he cancels people out,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, the way you're using it is different than the way he's using it.
Why is it different?
Yeah, cancel means the same thing.
I hate you both.
He's carrying Lois into this weird little
Sewer.
cavern in the sewer, and then he just somehow knows that he can turn these pipes and it'll just start flooding.
I'm not even sure how it floods in here, really. But as he's laying her
Yeah,
body
it's a
down,
lot of square footage you're going to have to...
you would have to be able to fill in order for it to work this way.
Maybe that's why Superman can get there. It takes him like 15 minutes to get there, I think, right?
I mean, bodies float, right?
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, if she's gonna be able to breathe, right? So she could probably float.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt anyone.
Have
Lois.
you taken a bath before, Lois?
I just don't have a choice. I just don't have a choice. So, and it's like weird because it's kind of putting. Yeah, he's really just gone. He just dug himself a hole he could not get out of. Like.
He says that after everybody he murders. He's honestly had to have murdered at least 10 people in this area. You don't find this type of killing.
Look, it was already like up to his ankles in
I
water.
love the way he
Yes.
walked away in that situation too. Did y'all laugh at that?
Yeah, he
doesn't. There's no lock on that door.
Michael.
Yeah, it's also fucking. It's rails. Like it's gate. Like it's a gate. It's not even a solid door.
Michael and Joseph, I laughed at the fact he said, "Don't worry, it's gonna be quick." Drowning her.
It takes 15 minutes.
Like, what are we talking about? It's gonna be quick. Job. Now I think you're a psychopath.
Dude,
I'll make it
definitely.
so quick for you, Lois.
See, the cancel sewer does not take a long time.
It's like 20 minutes though.
So, going back to Velma,
Good catch.
we have Chloe looking into the TripStar
This'll be
system.
quick.
We managed to get it.
Clock.
You know, that was a pretty quick errand, Clark. I mean, Metro Motors is on the other way side of the city. Like,
I hurried,
Chloe. What do you mean? He's like, okay.
She bites her
God,
lip.
she is
like
she just
that.
looks
She's
at
really
it.
trying to pry that thing out of him.
Yes, Clark then gets on the phone though. Hello, hi, OnStar. I'm driving to Metropolis
And I'm lost. There's no street signs.
because
My
he
map's-
is acting like he is Geoff to them.
Jeff.
And as he is acting like them, they release the information of where his vehicle is because he says that he is
She
lost.
even finished the address.
What
Clark-
is the laptop for?
to
hack
track
it,
to track where it is.
GPS.
All right.
Once OnStar tells them and they find it, Clark speeds out of the room. Chloe then did not look up, but she looks to her side, sees Clark is gone, is like, okay, I know now.
Yeah, and she just kind of chuckles to herself because it is kind of funny. If I knew, I'd be
Yes.
like, well, that makes sense. And now it's like all put in perspective too. She's thinking of all the times he's done that. It's like,
She
yep.
bites her lower lip again, yeah.
Gets the toys out.
And
She's
now,
by herself in the dorm now.
as we go back to the sewer here,
Wait a minute.
Lois is then laying in the water. He is now coming out, going to his truck, and as he is getting inside, Clark then runs up, grabs him out of the window, pulls him out.
Wait,
It's like,
can-
what are you doing?
Can you pause real quick? You
Yeah.
think if you're doing all this canceling or murdering, whatever you want to call it, you would be a little bit more discreet and take Teflon Man off your plates, right?
Yeah, dude, you hide them. Yeah, use a different
Guys,
car.
this is a new system, though. This is somebody so excited because this was something brand spanking new with technology. So you're going to be showing it off to everybody, which is what he did. So him showing it off is
Talking about his
just...
vanity plates.
Oh, you're talking about just the license plate in
Yeah,
general?
he's be doing all this canceling and murdering. He needs to get
not
out
being
of
discreet.
I
Like,
thought
he's
you were
not being
mentioning the OnStar and the tracking
No,
system.
no. Everyone knows who it is at the scene of the crime.
yeah.
Okay.
They just saw him kidnap a woman. Teflon is a kidnapping, murderer,
and there's cars in
canceler.
this
you guys,
alleyway.
you guys are even answering your own question here, and this is why I'm saying this. He kidnapped somebody in broad daylight. Obviously, everybody knows Geoff needs to get this out of his system every Saturday.
Hey, he's getting us championships. He's getting us wins.
It's like the purge for him. He's allowed to take a body and drive anywhere with that body. He has his own secret locations to have that body die in a very peaceful and quick way, obviously.
Maybe there's another metaphor here, Taylor. Maybe it's a metaphor that if you're in high status, if you're a high class athlete, successful dude, you can get away with anything in broad daylight.
There we go. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Cool.
Dude,
I'll take that.
I'm
That's
sure
honestly-
we
no-
only have what?
No, we've
9
seen that
minutes
before
left?
here.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if they're that big, they can get away with a lot.
Yes. And again, kidnapping in broad daylight, nothing.
By the way, I think I'm out of metaphors.
There's no way. You have to have two more.
So Jeff, he gets manhandled by Clark, and he immediately tries to use his powers on him. And he's like, what the hell? Why isn't it working? Because guess what? Usually meteor powers don't work on Clark for some reason. It's kind of weird.
Well, some of them do.
It's
which
weird
is,
because it derives
yeah.
itself from kryptonite, so it's like, how is he immune to them? But now Jeff is already going into the whole spiel. Like, I never used my powers in high school, Clark. When I got here, everything changed. I had to be better. I had to win.
Did you realize that after he said that to Clark, it's like Clark goes, "Oh, he's sensitive. I can't be bad cop."
Yeah, he switches.
He switches.
He's like,
it's like this is
okay.
now good cop Geoff.
Because I will say he's starting. Maybe he's getting it now. He's
It's
seeing
related. It's relatable.
It's
to
relatable.
Superman.
Because that's what he was worried about. Him and John having that whole convo, and now he's seeing this could be him if he comes
he
and
could be a
plays.
murdering, canceling individual.
Piece of shit.
If he were to use his powers, but guys, Clark knows better, right? He told John that. He told John that he doesn't need the powers.
Yeah, well, maybe Clark. Well, we go into that later. But anyways, yeah, he feels bad for Jeff. He's already telling him, look, you don't want to murder anyone else, man. Just stop now. Stop doing it, making it worse. And so gets told where Lois is. Somehow it is flooded in here, and she's at the bottom.
Why didn't you just open the door? It's not locked.
I don't know why he just didn't break it open.
Why don't you
instead
just
of
walk through
lasering it?
Just
Why do we
run through
laser?
it. Yeah,
why do we
just-
heat vision?
What if the door hit
Because
Lois in the head?
we want to reveal powers to Lois.
That's right.
And when Lois now still laying in the
Oh, he's
water,
comforting her. It's gonna be okay, baby.
Clark grabs her. Oh my God, Lois, you're okay. And now that is the end of the scene. Lois has been saved. Clark has saved her. Lois is now going to love him even more. I will say, it's Erica, right? It's her real name.
Erica. Mm-hmm.
She was talking about this scene in one of the Smallville magazines saying that it was a big deal to her to shoot this scene because one of her biggest fears is drowning. So she had took a little while to shoot the scene, even if it was just for a few seconds. Still scared the bejesus out of her, where the producer started yelling, "Hey, come on, hurry it up! I'm getting there." Oh, so,
dude, maybe she
little
should have
Smallville
practiced
magazine
in the bathtub because obviously you still float, like we already discussed. So I think that she should have just tried taking a bath first. It would have been the same thing.
But she wasn't allowed to float because in this episode, there's no floating.
That's right.
I guess that's fair.
You have to sink.
Was there anything in the companion? Was that in the companion?
No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Smallville magazine.
Has she ever been swimming before in a pool?
It may have been.
You go underwater?
Yeah, well,
Fear of drowning.
some
Dude,
people don't
dude,
swim though. Some
It's
people
like
don't
8
have
inches
pools.
deep. I mean, come on, like just if you need to take a breather. And,
Dude, big fear. Come on,
Okay.
let's get to the Kent
All
house.
right.
So yeah, we're talking to the parents, John and Martha. Lois is okay. Paralysis wears off, luckily, and then they're just surprised about Geoff. Such a nice kid, man.
Geoff seemed like the best.
Yeah,
What's going on?
I bet his dad's really disappointed. in him.
John's crushed.
What
I
is
know-
he accused of at this point?
What?
What?
What do the parents know about what he did already?
It's
What,
because
Clark's like telling
just
them the whole
told
thing.
them everything that occurred.
Yeah. So they're having the convo, but he even says here, if I take the scholarship, I'm gonna be in the same boat as Geoff. I'm gonna
rig
have to
every test.
I'm gonna have to rig every test because of the drug tests, urine tests, all that stuff. I have to lie on
Interesting.
those.
And there's going to be
Yeah.
more tests because we're in college underneath
Yep.
an even bigger microscope.
Yep,
Yeah, he's
yep.
like-
oh yeah.
What? What are you talking about over there?
And he does say Coop was right, It's not fair that Geoff was out there on that field, just like it's not fair when I'm out there competing. Because now we're going to the whole thing where it was like,
You're a cheater.
it's like
Yeah, you're
your
playing
natural
against
strength
women
is already
in
an
sports.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His natural strength as a man is already an advantage playing against all those women in sports.
That's true.
Game over.
And
Champion Geoff Johns.
Geoff Johns.
He's your hero.
No. I think everybody knows not my hero.
He's your hero in this episode. This is your favorite guy, huh?
No.
This is your favorite.
So they're shocked because Clark says, I'm going to turn down the scholarship. And they're just shocked. Martha's like, I know it's hard to give up something you love. John's like secretly ecstatic, but he's like, it shows a lot of integrity, man. Like,
Dude, he's a
you know
great
what?
dad.
We're going to. And he's like, well, why don't I feel
not a
good
great
about
dad.
it?
He let his son find the conclusion without
What?
demanding him to find it, right? Like he let him
Michael,
say, "Hey, I'm going to give
Michael.
you the free will to discover this." on
Michael,
your
he
own."
demanded him to quit for like the first half the season.
And he realized, maybe that's not the father approach I need to take. Let's let him learn his
After
own
6
lessons.
months?
Let's let him learn his own lessons.
After 6
sometimes
months.
it takes the trials, and it's
You
It's
know
going to
what
make a lot of
happens?
John fans happy.
Maybe if your girlfriend gets
What?
murdered, then
Oh,
your
John
then
fit,
your
yeah,
dad
not
starts to
Geoff
be nice
John.
to you because your girlfriend was just murdered, and that is why he's now all of a sudden turning to leave. Not because he's a good person, like you're trying to sell me over there. You've been trying to sell me a lot.
dude, that
This
guy has
episode.
kind eyes.
Oh, beautiful eyes.
I really think he's developing as a father. It's a hard life. It's hard to be a dad, to be a successful dad. In fact, it's showing the trajectory that you can do it. You can become a
What?
good dad. That's all I'm saying.
That's not what this is showing you.
Clark says, like, why don't I feel good about this decision? John says, well, I mean, it's because you're doing something. I mean, you're giving up something. But they talk about, look, we're proud of you. We're going to make sure that you still go to MetU. Like, you'll still have your education. And as long as you want it, of course. What was that paper they look at?
So what it was they still, and this is
Are
a
they
very
still having money problems?
was still a very cute moment, I will still admit. No matter with their money problems, with him looking at that sheet, it was just a list of the farmer equipment or the feed that he buys for the animals as well. So just a ticket to show they may still be struggling, but no matter what, wherever Clark wants to go, they'll make sure that he's able to attend.
Yeah.
Scholarship or not.
It's a lovely moment.
Yes, it
Go to
is.
community college, dude.
That's also what he could do, but
Golly.
you know who doesn't go to community college?
Sorority girls.
His only friend, Chloe.
Oh, I thought you were going to go sorority girls. My bad.
Sorority
Now?
girls go to community college.
Yeah, but not like the ones that he saw at MetU.
Mm-mm.
What are you talking about? Community college has that.
No, they don't.
Sure they do.
Me and you both went there.
Try alpha, bitch.
Yeah, that's made up.
And so look at this. We go to the town, back to the loft. Lex is revealing a briefcase of secrets now to Lana. Look, this photograph was taken in Paris with Jason and his mom a day before he met you.
How did he get that?
Yeah, did he take that picture?
How did he get that photo, Joseph? And what do you mean a day before he met you? Why were you following them? What were you doing?
Maybe he was keeping an eye on Lana.
But he wasn't, because this is the day before they met.
Maybe this is...
Why is he watching them?
But how did he get this picture?
No. Why is he watching?
How did he get this picture?
I need to know this question.
Lana's all freaking out. She's like, no. His mom wasn't... No, he said his mom wasn't there. He was in the Hamptons. She was in the Hamptons.
Also, this is the day before. Maybe she left for the Hamptons that night.
Is this where the universes cross into Gossip Girl?
Could be.
Gossip Girl, Smallville, baby.
This is also where it crosses into the asking questions of how is this even possible from Lex Luthor right now?
Yeah. And so Lex is like Lana, I'm not going to judge Jason's integrity here or whatever, but I'll lay out a few facts. Genevieve Teague has been researching this countess since before he was born.
Morgan Le Fay.
He grew up in a house full of all this stuff, research material, artifacts, and
He never told me that.
Well, he's been aware of the countess since he was a
Contrary
child.
to what you believe, he's been aware about her since he was a child. Mm-hmm. And Lana's looking at him. No, not Jason.
Yeah, she is like devastated.
You know what's so great about Lana getting this upset too? She never asks any questions about anybody's life.
It's so funny because we are coming back
Yeah,
again
this
to this. She has done this every time. Any dude she dates, she truly doesn't know anything about them, gets into this relationship, and then they end up being a villain.
She has no questions.
And Lex here is like, look, Lana, let me just ask you one question then. How well do you know Jason Teague? And we're like, damn it.
It's almost like we ask this question every single time. So at this point, I'm not blaming the men. I'm blaming you.
It's always been Lana's fault.
And with that photograph, too, I'm sorry, but it doesn't prove anything to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, it's weird.
Thanks for this shot. Is there even like a date on it? Or are you just telling me this? Also, why were you following them before? Remember how I said Lana doesn't ask any questions?
No, she just...
To anybody.
She just believes whatever's being shown to her.
As long as you got a picture, you got her.
Now we go back to the Kent farm. The barn.
Clark Barn.
And Lois...
Knock, knock!
And Lois comes in. You think you should put up a door or something, but maybe it's a city thing. But where I'm from, we like to have privacy.
How come if it rains, how is that place? The place is not sealed up.
Yeah.
Look at that. That drove me crazy watching this.
Yeah, no, don't worry. They explain it in Smallville. I think issue number, I think it may have been 11, maybe a little bit earlier. They have a big flood in one of the issues where it's a big flood zone.
Like every time it rains.
And what happened is that Lex Luthor actually called in all of the construction people to make a bigger wall or lift the farm or do whatever to make it a better situation.
No, I think you're misunderstanding. Look at all this. If it rains even a drizzle.
Yeah, like you're talking about the roof and stuff.
Oh, you're talking about the old barn?
Yeah, look at the...
You're talking about the overall farm and how it just doesn't look good.
Oh, look at the walls. All the light you see coming from the outside.
Yeah. So...
Who cares?
Yeah, we don't believe in things that make sense here.
Yeah, I don't
so
get
Lois,
wet.
So Lois is actually basically saying thanks for rescuing me, but also admits that she actually got kicked out of the school. So I'm a little busted for the booze, and that wasn't my first time on the discipline board. What? What do you look? Oh, her hip? Like her thigh?
Look how low rise those jeans are.
Yeah, dude, she's showing off that good bod, bro.
Dude, that's not a 40-year-old mom bod right there. That's what I can tell you.
No, it's not. So they even discuss
Maybe it's because
like,
she's not 40.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Redemption.
So
You've got a lot of back and forth here with some of your points.
It's part of the journey.
And now they get to talk about how, like, what's she going to do? It's like, are you going to go back to the base with your dad? It's like, nope.
Dude, she looks good now.
It said it's like going to be giving me the hard way over here. So you're going to live with Chloe? No, probably live in my car.
Can't live with the Gabe critter.
Like a homeless person.
You know why
And
she
probably
looks
have
good?
to sell my car at some point, live out of there. Who knows?
You wanna know why she looks good right now? She finally got over that damn hangover.
Yep. But also, she kind of fixed her hair up a bit.
I like the new hair. The old hair, not it's maybe because it's a lot raining.
I'm telling you,
outside.
bro, it gets
lots
wet.
of humidity, it fizzes up. Yeah, frizzes up, not fizzes up.
Basically, Lois looked great.
Looked
and she made her
awesome.
case, also making Clark kind of feel guilty or sad about or feeling sorry for her because she's trying to basically ask Clark, "Can I stay with you again?" And Clark offers it. She immediately takes it. It's like, yeah,
What does his parents have to say about that?
she's stayed before, so I'm sure it's fine.
His parents don't care because they know that Clark hates her.
Yeah.
Even
Why
though
is- why
all
does-
Lois,
And she actually does help around the house, so
the only thing they can't stand is all of her sex jokes that she makes.
yeah, don't worry.
Whoa.
I won't be in the shower for more than an hour this
Yeah.
time.
Sorry, Martha. It was a little steamy in here. Maybe you should go clean it up. By the way, we need more towels.
Oops, saw Clark Jr. again.
Who's Clark Jr.?
His dick.
She saw that?
Yes.
First episode of this season, he comes back from like little
His
Kryptonian,
Superman wiener?
some Kryptonian
Yes.
rebirth. He
Oh,
comes down, he's
no.
naked, and she finds him in the cornfield.
And she sees
and that's
it.
how they meet.
Let me ask you a question. If you're laying in the cornfield, is it cold out there? If you get what I'm saying.
Not if you're Superman.
Superman
if you're
does not get
no
cold.
shrinkage, huh? If you're
Yeah.
Superman,
No
interesting.
shrinkage.
I guess that's the biggest perk of being Superman.
Of course.
Biggest superpower.
Biggest
right there.
perk. Yes.
Geoff Johns doesn't have that power.
No, he doesn't, because he's a woman.
No. You missed the whole entire point. He is the man playing in women's sports.
I know, I'm kidding. But he's a woman, right?
Yeah, but he's a woman. though.
Wishes.
Juana, man.
So, yeah, Lois finessed her way back into the chem farm. We go back to Smallville
I do
High.
like Clark's end of the reaction. What the hell just happened?
What just happened? Okay, I guess she's living with me now.
Let's go to Smallville High.
Chloe, that's a nice outfit here. She's so excited to see
So
Clark.
excited to see Clark.
Hey there, Clark. Looks like you've got a carpool buddy for weekenders back to Smallville. You got him to met you? Yeah, the financial aid guy said it's a lock. Can you believe it? I actually don't have to rob banks.
Does she ever do that?
No.
No, she was just making a joke right now.
I was just looking for another metaphor.
You just have to promise me one thing, Clark, that once you're everybody's All-American, you're still going to remember your old high school buddy. I
And
mean,
now
you'll
Clark
still
looks
say
down.
on me, hi to me on campus, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to met you.
What happened? It's like, well, I turned down the scholarship. I'm not playing football anymore.
And now Chloe is completely shocked, but also extremely happy right now. But wait, let me get this straight. You were offered a full ride with chrome wheels to be able to play, and you said thanks, but no thanks? I'm so into this. I don't know, but I'm sure that football is my calling. Chloe's been looking at him. Oh my God, she looks so good. And now she's like,
She's proud of him.
I'm proud of you, Clark.
She's very
I'm proud
proud
of you.
because
You're proud of me?
she's like, why? Or he's like, why? Well, I feel like you're destined to do more than just score some touchdowns, man.
You can score a
What do you got to
touchdown
say
with
about
me.
that, Michael?
I don't know if we need to hear anymore. I think everyone understands
Yeah.
where I'm going on this point. So I think I'll just leave it there.
Why do you keep saying that, Chloe? What makes you think I'm better for bigger things? It's just a hunch.
Yeah. Just a hunch. And he even goes, because he even says, like, you've been saying some weird things to me lately. Like, why do you think I'm destined to do anything? Shut up, bitch. I know about your power.
And now, afterwards, with Clark and Chloe still giving each other a little bit of that look, now we are seeing that Clark is left at MetU, the Bulldogs facilities.
He got into the stadium again.
And now he is standing in the middle of the field knowing he has finally given up his dream. And
Given up
that's
the
what
dream.
this is about, is him having to accept, I have to give up the one thing I've loved more than anything else.
I thought it was only for this year.
Nope, he's done forever.
No, I thought
No,
you said
like
he's only
his
loved
interest,
football for
his
like
love
a
for
year.
football.
Yeah, but
Get over it,
according to
Clark.
Joseph, with him playing with cows and him being so into it, there's a chance that it was sooner in life, and he grew up just loving this sport.
And then we get the shot of the field goal post, Clark walking in the middle, walking out. Boom, Ed credits. Clark's sad. Oh, boo-hoo, you gave up football. You can lift a building.
Exactly. You shouldn't compete against people if you have an unfair advantage.
Yep, a penis.
Just like men and women's sports.
That's right. Man, what a hot take. That was
Thanks,
great.
dog.
That was great.
I came prepared.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, Michael?
Jesus.
What do you got to say about the end credits, dude? How do you feel?
I think that you guys do a lot of work It's impressive. Thanks for letting me be on it.
Yeah.
Very welcome. Thank you for the metaphors. I've learned so much.
Last week we did a 4-hour episode. Imagine that.
I do.
Imagine that.
I can't imagine that.
But that's end credits. We just finished Recruit.
It was awesome.
But it's solid.
It was hilarious.
It's very, we can always find the funny parts usually of these like okay average episodes.
Well, with these type of episodes too, we have the drama with it. We still have Clark finally giving up
murders,
football, murder,
sex.
sure,
sex. We got
sewers, attemptedness
cancel
of
pillow.
assault,
cancel pillow,
cancel sewer,
cancel sewer, cancel the Teflon canceller.
Amen.
Yeah, but
OnStar.
That's it, man. Somebody Save Me podcast ended another beautiful week. Thank you, Michael, for joining us and being part of this process here.
I'm sure I won't be invited back, but it was a good time.
You're coming back, dude.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. Thank you for joining.
Hey, whenever y'all make it, can I get a Vescapade?
You want the Vescapade?
I want the Vescapade.
Sorry, that's an unfair advantage. You don't get anything.
What?
Metaphor.
Successful friends don't help out. Okay.
I'll get you a Vescapade, bro.
Thanks, dog.
But yeah, leave us the reviews. Follow us on everything. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next week for episode 14, Crypto. Oh, everyone should know what crypto is, so we won't even dive deep. No. Cryptocurrency, yes, that's what it's
dog.
for.
You actually should know the dog.
Is there another metaphor involved with crypto?
There's no metaphor.
Again, thank you to everyone for listening. 2 Nerdy Idiots are out. We'll be back next week. Hasta luego.